Are you a business owner looking for your next commercial real estate lease? If you answered yes, this video is just for you. Real estate is often the second highest expense for a business. So when you're faced with signing a lease or looking to buy a property, you need to be sure you're giving real estate decision the complete analysis it deserves. After all, there's a ton of money on the table, and you only have one shot to get it right. The amount of time and money business owners invest into each real estate transaction is remarkable. It's for that reason we, at Mirlo Real Estate Partners, created this YouTube channel. My name is Remy Isdaner, and I'm a commercial real estate agent specializing in tenant representation. We've dedicated our careers to advocating for your business and owners just like you. I know firsthand how overwhelming it can be to work through the leasing process, and it might be confusing where to begin. As the business owner, there's a lot on your shoulders, and it's critical you be prepared. In this video, I'm going to identify and discuss 3 ways for you to prepare for your next commercial real estate lease, so you know how to successfully navigate the process. But first, if you're new to our channel, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of our other videos. Number 1, determine and define what your space requirement looks like. We also refer to this as a needs analysis. Start with location. Where do you want to be? What neighborhoods or cities work best for your business? Where are your customers and employees traveling from, and what's important to them? Then move on to size. How much square footage do you need? It may sound obvious, but ask yourself how much space you have now, how much space would you like to have, and how much space do you think you'll need in the future? The further out you can predict, the better. But most importantly, how much space will you need for the entire lease term? In other words, how long of a lease are you expecting or willing to sign? And how flexible can you be with this? Does the lease term impact the future plans of your business? Moving on to space type. What type of space do you need? Do you want an office, retail, or industrial setting? Are you looking for high-end, low-end, or something in the middle? What type of space design works best for your business? And budget. How much rent can you afford? How much are you paying now, and how much can you comfortably spend as the business grows? What type of financial backing do you have? Let's talk about timing. How much time do you have? When do you need to move in? And how flexible are you with that targeted date? Are you overwhelmed yet? A tenant representative will be able to guide you through these questions to ensure you aren't overlooking anything. But keep in mind, it's important you start thinking about your needs in advance. This will help you get the ball rolling with your agent and will save time when you start evaluating the market, which is our next step. Educate yourself on the market. At this point, you have a full-time job running your business, and many of you have a second full-time job with family at home. It's unrealistic to think that you're also going to become an expert in real estate. That's what tenant representatives are for after all. However, we do recommend carving out some time to educate yourself on the basics. You can use online tools such as LoopNet to get an idea of how many options might even be available in your area. Drive or walk around the area and pay attention to any leasing signs you see, but do not call the numbers on the sign. Those are landlord's representatives. Based on the type of space you're looking for, you can get a loose idea of how much rent costs on a per square foot basis and compare a few possible areas. Gaining a baseline of market knowledge will also help with putting together your space requirement. Depending on what's on the market and what the rents are, you might decide you want a smaller or larger space, or you might consider other neighborhood options. Similar to buying a house, you don't need to seek out every property on the market, but a little bit of research helps to narrow down your search and understand what's happening in your market. The last step you can take to prepare yourself is interview and hire a tenant representative. Ask around and check with your friends, family, colleagues, and business acquaintances to see if anyone's had a good experience with or knows a good tenant rep. It's okay to connect with a few brokers and then determine who you'd like to hire. And be prepared to share a little information about your business along with a rough idea of your space requirement. Asking questions can be very helpful too. Ideally, you want to choose a tenant representative who has experience with the type of space and type of deal that you're looking for. But the most important thing is that you should feel comfortable and confident that your tenant representative is going to take good care of you. As tenant representatives, we're in the business of customer service. And once you're a client, it's our fiduciary duty to protect your best interest. And unlike other commercial agents, tenant representatives only represent tenants and buyers and do not take listings, which eliminates conflicts of interest. Tenant representatives are not paid by you, so it doesn't cost you any money to hire someone. Instead, the landlord or seller of a commercial transaction pays all of the commissions for the deal. Therefore, It can only save you time and money to have a tenant representative on your side. Given the length of commercial leases, the amount of savings can easily be tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars. By hiring a tenant representative, you're aligning yourself with an expert negotiator and giving yourself the best leverage to take on a commercial lease. If you don't have time to tackle the other 2 steps that we covered in this video, be sure to hire a tenant representative. Commercial real estate is incredibly complex, and if you aren't an insider, information can be difficult to come by. In my practice, I'm always growing and serving clients, providing them with the best tools to make the right decisions for their business. If you have any specific questions or comments about what I've shared today, feel free to contact me directly by email or phone, or leave a comment below. If you found value or liked the video and would like more information about how to properly navigate the commercial real estate world, check out these other videos. Again, I'm Remy Isdaner with Mirlo Real Estate Partners. Let's connect again soon.